One of the things that's really bugging just about any outdoorsman right now, or anybody that plants a garden, and certainly the farmers all across the country, fertilizer, fertilizer, and fertilizer prices, and just simple availability, being able to get it. You know, for the last couple of years, I've been using NutriPlot. NutriPlot is a fertilizer enhancement. It's not a fertilizer enhancement, it's a plant enhancement that you mix with water. And the way the fertilizer prices have gone, there's a lot of farmers all across the Midwest that are now using NutriPlot rather than the fertilizer. You know, fertilizer in a lot of places is getting up to, like, they tell me, $100 an acre for fertilizer. $100 an acre. NutriPlot, buying it in the gallons or 5 gallons, you can do for like $20 an acre. I mean, it's like 5 times cheaper, less expensive. And so many farmers are now buying huge amounts of NutriPlot. And this is something that was developed basically for us hunters, really, where we could put a fertilizer on our food plots in the spring and also in the fall, and have great food plots, a great place to deer hunt. You know, and not only food plots that are great, and the plants are good. They got a lot of nutrients in them. It increases the plant size. It increases the health. It increases the antlers of your deer even. I mean, everything works together when you're using NutriPlot in your food plots. Now, this last year, I decided I'll put it on my hay fields just to see what happened. And so I got some larger quantities of it. I mix it up, and you mix a gallon, I believe, I can't remember exactly what a gallon does. I think a gallon, it might say on this deal, I think a gallon will do, you mix a quart for 10 gallons of water. So a gallon would do, you mix with 40 gallons of water, and a quart will do about 4 acres. So a gallon will do about 16 acres, I guess, something like that. Now, don't quote me on all that might be. But anyway, it's a lot less expensive than fertilizer. But I thought I'd put it on my hay fields, and I did. And last year, I got the biggest hay crop that we've ever got off here by far. I mean, we made pretty good money. I say we made, you don't really make money when you're farming because you spend a lot of money to get to that end result. But the checks that you get when you sell your hay, we actually sold our hay off of this ranch last year for more than we got from the pecans. But the pecans we carried to the processor, not counting the pecans that we sent to y'all out there, but the ones we carried to the processor. And so we got more hay than we've ever got. So if you got some hay pastures out there, you can buy you some NutriPlot, mix it with the water, put on your hay pastures, and I promise you, you're going to get a lot more hay than you ever got, and make a lot more money off of your hay. But you farmers that are buying regular fertilizer, and you know it's got up there $80, $90, $100, $110 for acre just to fertilize, think about switching to NutriPlot. Go to NutriPlot.com and learn a little bit more about it. It's readily available. That's a good thing. You can get a bunch. You can get it without any problem at all. I don't know about the things for gardens that's going on. You know, we've been planting a garden now here for several years at Twin Eagle. And we used this on our gardens last year, just like we did on our hay fields, and it worked remarkably well. I don't know stuff that people put on gardens, like I guess Miracle Grow is one of the popular ones. I don't know how available that is. I actually intended, to look, but I haven't been off the ranch in a while. I was going to look around at some Tractor Supply or some of the other stores, Home Depot, and see just how much of the fertilizer they had for gardens. But here's the simple answer to that too, and it's going to be a lot less expensive, and it's going to cause you to have better fruits and vegetables, better vegetables in your garden than you ever had, and more of them. And it's very inexpensive to use. Like I said, it's about 20% of what it would cost to put regular fertilizer on, even if you can get fertilizer now. And I don't think that this problem is going to go away overnight. I know that the war they're having over there in Ukraine, as terrible as that is and everything, it's got a big effect on fertilizer. I didn't understand how much fertilizer we got out of Ukraine and how much fertilizer we got out of Russia, but it's a lot. I thought we got a lot of fertilizer out of Washington, D.C. That's a joke. Fertilizer, as in, yeah, that's right, that kind of fertilizer. We get a lot of that. But, we're going to, fertilizer prices and fertilizer availability is not going to change. So you farmers out there, you gardeners out there, obviously you guys, a lot of people don't plant food plots for deer in the spring. We do. We plant about 100 acres here, and we use NutriPlot on all of it, and we've got great food plots, and we've got a lot of deer. But for your fall food plots, absolutely. I mean, this is what is really used for a lot. But farmers now, you guys and girls that have got your gardens out there and you're needing to put something, you put this on after you get some green, you can put it on your seeds also, and it really helps, but you put it on after you got something gets up. You get your first green leaves up on whatever you're planting, your tomato plants or whatever you're planting. When you get some greens, you want to put it on there. You want to put some on about every couple, 2 or 3 weeks during the growing season, and you're just going to have vegetables after vegetables after vegetables after vegetables. They'll just keep coming all summer. The farmers that are having to fertilize big giant fields in order to get your crops going good, you fertilize them all the time, you can save a lot of money. I'm talking about a lot of money. You're fertilizing for in the neighborhood of about $20 an acre. I'm not a big farmer. I don't know about all that, but I've talked to some of them that are doing that, and it's saving them a ton of money because fertilizer prices have just gone absolutely through the roof. This is available. It's available now. Go to neutralplot.com. Check it out. It's just if you got a little garden. Just get you a quart of it. That'll provide 10 gallons of fertilizer for your plants. Put it on every 2 or 3 weeks. Eat well this summer. Guys and girls,